Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Molly Wardlaw from Pandasaurus Games looking at Sonora. It's a mock-up copy. It's not a final production copy right now.
Not final. This is going to be much thinner and purple.
Okay.
And it's not going to move.
But this is a flick and score?
Yes.
Flick and write?
We're calling this the world's first flick and write game.
Okay.
So, shall I go over it a little bit?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. What are we flicking?
In
and how do we
Sonora,
score?
You are flicking these handy-dandy little disc right here. So
Okay.
on your turn, you are going to flick just 2 discs at the beginning. So you ultimately want to flick into whichever quadrant you want to end up in for the scoring phase.
Okay, so this scoring pad matches the board?
It does.
And you
It
want to
matches
end up in that
exactly
area?
Whichever game you're wanting to score in.
So you're playing on all 4 games at
the same time.
once?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
And your skill is going to determine how well you do?
I mean, a little bit.
A little bit, okay.
You can still do well if you're really bad at dexterity games, it turns out. I am. So if I'm going, just for example, wanting to score in this little tributary area here, I made it.
Okay.
You're probably going to want to start with lower numbers first. We'll see why. Didn't make it. If it had landed here, you can take it out and put it onto any of the 4 quadrants you want.
Okay.
And it's protected.
Okay.
Because if you want to go
Other people
right
are going to
now-
be jerks if I knew that you were
Yep.
trying to do something?
Popped me out of there. Exactly correct.
Okay.
So everybody goes around 2 at a time, then 1. And then Eric, that's beautiful. But we need an alternate rule for when.
When it rolls? That's right. We got to shake the table a lot and make
Did I
something happen.
mention you would still be in the game? I would
Okay,
still, like,
okay,
even with
good.
the skill level.
Okay.
So once everything is on the board, and we'll just kind of hand wave what this would look like.
So we flicked all the discs,
Yes.
got everything here, and now we actually write things down. We're going to score in
Yes.
different ways in each area.
Yes.
Okay. How does that work?
So you'd be starting in this little Pueblo area right here, and you are going to take the amount on the disc per disc. So starting with the 4, I'm going to come into here. You can use any one you want at the same time, or not at the same time, but go in whichever area you'd like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I also have a 1, and that means I completed the section. I will get 6 points for that. Everybody else has to cross off the 6, and the 5 is still available for anybody else.
Okay.
Next section is a fun little tetromino game. So the way this works is you're going to look at the number on your disc and find the corresponding shape here. So I'm going to have a 4 in this situation.
If you're orange, you have a 4 and a 5.
4 or
and
a
you
5.
can use both starting from
I can
here.
use both starting from here, exactly. So I can do like this if I'm wanting to. And I've got this section. This is a little more difficult, and because of that, I can choose any one of these shapes that I want. You just can't go up to a higher shape.
Okay. You could also do it right there.
Yep.
Okay. You get 2. So you score points based on the number of cactuses
Yep, you're trying
of
to
each
enclose
particular
all these
type.
little cacti, and
So you need a set. You need 1 of each
Yes.
to get 5.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
from here, we've got
here.
this little tributary right here, and the tributary works, you are moving in a route depending on what your numbers are. This is 3, so I can move in any direction I want. Say I'm going to maybe go in this direction. 1, 2, 3. You're going to circle your last number. And I have a 2 here. I can go here or I can go here. I'm probably going to go here because I can circle it too. Because what matters in the end is you're scoring different
Only
things.
what you've circled.
Yep, only what you've circled.
And then next turn, you can go branch off again
On
as much as
any
you
direction that you want.
Okay.
Exactly. So last one is this little cracked dirt area. So the way this works, you're starting from your little X right here. You are adding up, so it doesn't matter exactly what's
pretend
on the
you're purple
individual.
here for-
Exactly. So you have 5. Doesn't matter what the configuration is. You just need to get to 5 in some way. So say I want to go here. I can cross off this 3. So I've spent my 3. I'm going to cross that off. And I have a 2. There's a 2 right here. And I am going to enclose this little node and this cactus.
Okay.
So earlier cacti in the inner area, worth less. You're wanting to get out to these guys, which are worth, of course, quite a bit more. So
Okay.
a couple little things too throughout here. You will see these little bonuses. These actually give you this amount of point to score in the corresponding area. So if this is a rabbit, if you hit this in this section, you are going to immediately be able to score in the rabbit section.
Okay.
And you can also grab a couple of little things along the way. One of these allows you to reflick, which is going to correspond to this board. You can use those at any time. You just grab them up here. There's another one that allows you to swap. So say if I am on a bonus here and I want to swap for a higher number, I can do this like so.
Okay.
And that is Sonora.
Okay.
So it is.
Well, how many rounds do you play?
It's 4 to 6. No, rounds.
4 to 6.
4 to 6. That's right.
So 4 to 6
4 to 6
rounds. Then sum up your scores based on everything you've done here.
Exactly.
You've got some bonuses on the board, right?
Yeah,
If you get
yep.
score
So-
twice as much for that.
Yep.
Anywhere there.
Yep.
All right.
So 1 to 4 players. There is a solo AI mode, which is great for solo players, and it is $30 SRP.
All right. Thank you very much, Molly. Overview of Sonora coming from Pandasaurus Games.